Hello friends, welcome to my channel IT Career. How are you guys doing? I think you guys are doing fine. And today, today we are going to see how to install SAP. And we'll be installing SAP today with an SAP NetWeaver 7.5 version. All the SAP installations are almost same. And this is an ABAP server. So let us start. Please look into each and every step I am doing and don't skip any step. All right. So first of all, what we need to do an SAP installation. First thing, you need a server, right? You need a server. It can be Windows, it can be Linux. All right. And second thing, what you need software. All right, you need software. What software? SAP software. All right. And what are the softwares you need? You need different files you need to download from SAP Marketplace Access. So third thing is need SAP Marketplace Access. Okay, what is this SAP Marketplace? Where you where you download all the softwares. Okay, download all softwares. All right. Fourth thing, what you need an access admin access to the server. All right. Now let us find out what we need. What are the software you need? So 3.1, you need SWPM. Now what is that? SWPM is software provisioning manager. All right, software provision manager. So what is this? To install, I mean, this is an installer. All right, this is an installer. Second thing, what you need? Second thing, you need kernel files. Now what are kernel files? Kernels are nothing but your executables. Okay, executables or libraries, you can say, whatever name you want to put, and out of that, there are two kinds of executable. Okay, so one is DB independent, and second thing is database dependent. All right. Suppose if you choose Oracle database, so it would be Oracle specific. All right. If you choose HANA, it would be HANA specific. All right. Executables. Now, what is the third software you need? You need installation export. All right. Fourth thing is, let me go down a little bit. Fourth thing is you need Oracle. Okay, we are resuming what we are doing. Let me write it here. We are doing SAP installation, right? So it would be NetWeaver 7.5 and database is Oracle. Okay, probably 12G, we'll see. And kernel version is 753 1000 patch level. What are these things? We're going to see in the future. Okay, now we need what? We need Oracle database database software, and we need Oracle client, and sixth is we need what else we need. Okay, there are a few other software like IGS, host agent, IGS helper, host agent. Okay, these are the files we need to download. So basically we need this basic softwares to start any SAP installation. Now once we downloaded these softwares, we'll straight away log into the server. So our server is now, let me go back to our lab. Okay, so this is our server. So this is our server. I mean the host is the IP is 35.184.212. And so first of all, you need to put an entry in the drivers, in the etc drivers host file. Okay, you need to put the host and IP address into the driver. So this is my IP address, internal IP address, and this is the host name. Okay, so this is the host name, and you have to put it into the host file. All right. Now next thing is, I already downloaded the software and I kept in the D drive. So here is my all softwares. I kept it in D drive softwares, and under that we have database. Okay, these are the two database actually files. This is a RAR file, and this is the executable file, and this is RAR file. Two big files. You see the files are so huge, 3 GB, and this is another 2.8, almost 3 GB. So it is both are almost 6.5. all right. And now once you execute the RAR file, it will create a folder with the same file name, and it will create the database folder. Okay, and then we have installation export. We are going to extract. This is zip file, right? Every zip file we need to extract it, remember. And we have a Oracle client, we have a DBL tools. This is also need, so we can mention here. We need DBA tools. All right. Okay, these are different executables. Okay, and now and then IGS helper, SAP car we need. And what is a SAP car? Is something, an utility, like we right? We have in the Windows we have zip and unzip, right? WinZip, the WinZip utility. So similar way, SAP has a SAP car executable, which is used to extract the file, or you want to compress the file, you use the SAP car. All right. And then we have SAP exe. This is one file. It is database independent, and database exe db. Exe means executable, and this is db dependent. And then we have host agent, and then we have SWPM. So first of all, we need to extract the SWPM. So all the files we see that ending with the SAR file. Okay, SAP archive. SAR means SAP archive. So like in the zip, if you zip a file, it would be a zip format, right? It's a .zip. Similar way, SAP file are called SAR files. So you need to extract that SAR file. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll create a folder called SWPM software provisioning manager. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll copy and SAP car and the folder. SWPM file under SWPM folder. Why I'm doing it? So that all the files, extracted file, will be under SWPM. So now to extract it, we have to open the CMD command prompt and right click and administrator. Yes. So now we are logged in as a administrator. Now I'll log into, I'll go to D drive, and then I'll move to SWPM folder, and under that we have two files. So what I'll do, so the command to extract it is SAP car file name minus xvf, x means extract, and then this. So you have to remember this command, okay? xvf to extract, cvs to compress. All right. So now enter. You see, now it is extracted. See, in the background, in the backend, I mean it is extracting. You see that? All right. It will take some time, 3 minutes, and then all right, extraction is completed. You see that 868 files extracted. So extraction is done. So what you can do now, we need to execute the SAP inst file. This is the SAP inst. Okay, this is the executable you need to execute. You can do it from here, or we can do it from the command prompt, because this is administrator. So SAP inst, just write the SAP inst.exe and enter. It will open the software provisioning manager tool, and let it open in a browser. Then it will open in a browser. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do, this is opening in a Internet Explorer. What we'll do, we'll just copy the path and we'll open in a Google Chrome. Okay. Google Chrome is better. All right. So this is the path. SAP NetWeaver is my host name, and colon 4237, and then rest of the path. Enter. And now I have to put the username and password. So IT carrier cloud carrier LOAD 123, and then password is okay. This is the password. All right. So this is software provisioning manager. Okay. So with this software provisioning manager, you can install anything, any software provided by this list. So you see that SAP S4 Java, S4 HANA Java 2022, SAP S4 HANA Java 2021, 2020, all those things, right? Java systems. And then you have SAP S4 HANA also installation, and under that you have SAP S4 HANA server, and then you have installation, preparation, and all the other good stuffs, right? Installation, you see the above installation, and then you have standard system and the standard distributed. Every item, I mean the installation has a similar kind of structure, like standard system. You see the standard system, like for above, standard system, distributed system, and high level system. Okay, so try to understand what this means. Standard system means everything will be installed in one server. Okay, like your above central service instance, AACS instance, your database instance, and your primary application server instance. Everything will be in one server. Okay. And if it is a distributed system, you don't want to keep everything. Generally, we don't do this kind of installation, as this is my private server. I mean, so I don't want to go ahead with the distributed, because it will cost me more. So distributed is nothing but you have a AACS in one install, in one server. You have database in different server, and you have a primary application server in different server. So if you want like this, segregated all the instances, then you can you choose the distributed system. So suppose, and in this case, you are keeping the instances separate, so that you get little more high availability than suppose you have more other one primary application server, right, and you have additional application server. In that case, if one server goes down, you have other servers are available. So if you put everything in one server, and then the load will be more, right? Another thing, so ASCS, database, primary, everything will be in one server, and the load will be more, and you may get performance impact. And then the third thing is highly available system. Like if you have a cluster, even a clean cluster, like with the ASCS instance, ERS instance, you can have a cluster, you have a database instance, and you can have a dedicated additional cluster if you want, and a primary application addition. So these are highly available, high availability. We're not going to do anything right now, but this is recommended always. We do it distributed, but for our scenario we'll be doing standard system. So let me collapse all these options, and we are actually under HANA server, right? But today's installation we are going to show you SAP NetWeaver 7.5. Okay, it has also the similar way. You see, so there are so many other business suite. This is ECC. Okay, this is business suite 7i 2016, and identity management. These are all different servers. So I'm going to expand SAP NetWeaver 7.5, and then I need to choose which database I'm going with. So my database is Oracle, so I'll expand Oracle. So now, before starting the installation with the above Java, whatever installation, I'll do a quick pre-check. Okay, I'll do a pre-requisite check. So click on the preparation pre-requisite check and click on next, and then it will ask you some questions. It will check basically the server and all the parameters, whether everything is good or not about the installation, and based on that you can take a decision to start installation. All right, now here you have to choose this server you are going to use for what. So as I mentioned, we are going to install database, primary application server, and central services instance, ASA instance in one machine. So I am going to check all the three options. If you have anything else here, you can choose, like if you have a process integration server, or if your system is a Java system, then you can. But for our case, we are going to choose these three, and I'll click on next, and then it will scan something, and then it is asking database instance, is this Oracle or what? So it is Oracle, just default. Click on next, and it is just giving in Unicode recommendation, and whatever you have chosen in my second step, it will give just confirmation. Click on next, and here is saying SAP Exisar is missing, so it's still missing, it's saying. So what we do, you need to give the path of the software where you kept the software, right? So I'll just select software because our SAP exists there in the software under the software folder. So I'll go ahead and click enter. Okay, now it's showing that SAP exe file is available now status. So I'll just click on next. It's not complaining anything else, and wait for. Okay, now this is parameter summary. Whatever we have to whatever parameter we have selected in the define parameter section, now it is time to review. So you can review, and if you have after review, if you find anything wrong, or if you want to change your mind, so you can change it. I mean, you click that, and then revise that. Okay, click that and revise your decision. You can revise the decision. All right, but I don't want to do anything because my decisions are perfect. All the parameters I selected are perfect. All right, so now I'll click on next. Okay, now it is executing. It will check all the good stuffs in the system, like all the parameters, and also this is the final outcome. So it is saying pre-requisite checker results, read and the result of the previous analysis carefully. So it's saying host is fine, and then it's giving you are looking for okay here. Okay, if it is warning error, and you need to fix that thing. One thing I'll tell you, you may get with the swap memory. So let me show you that thing, how to if it is swap thing. I don't think it is swap is okay. So for selected service, at least 24,570 MB swap space required. Current value is okay. So actually I did it before. So how to do that? If you get an error for swap space, so you just right click on the Windows and go to system, and then advanced settings, and then environment and then under advanced you have to choose under the performance settings, and then under that advanced, and then this change, and under that you see that Yeah, custom size, you put whatever you error, I mean in the it is showing here, you just put it. It was 1000 something before, but I changed it, so that's why. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Cancel, 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 and this is also cancel. So everything looks good, everything is okay, so I'll do next. My system is ready to get in, installation start. So it is saying execution service successfully completed, so I'm saying okay, and now I need to exit from that, and I'll run the SWPM once again to start my installation. All right, this is a feedback to SAP if you want to give, like, if it is a development system, quality system, or production system, and if you choose something, I'm not going to send anything. It will ask a couple of questions. Did the process runtime meet your expectation? I'll say yes. Then, did the process documentation meet your needs? I say yes. Like that. And it will ask a few questions and then collect data, and you can send it and give the email address here. So I'm going to close it, and because I don't want to do anything now, I don't want to report this. So this is done. I'll click exit, and yeah, we are done with this pre-req check. And what you have to do now, this, okay, all right, so this is called pre-req check. Next we are going to install Oracle software. Before we start the SAP installation, we are going to start Oracle software installation. All right, thank you so much for watching my video.